What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo. Happy Saturday. In today's video, we're going to be diving into Demi Lovato's new album, which is It's Not That Deep. I'm super excited about this. We checked out 2 of the singles that she dropped for this. I know she put a 3rd one out, but I purposely didn't check it out right away because I wanted to have more songs to check out on the album when it dropped. So I'm really looking forward to this. I like that dance pop sound that she's kind of like going back to in a way, but it still feels fresh, at least in those songs. Before we get to today's video, I'm gonna ask you guys to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and of course, follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. I'm always doing something fun, so definitely come check it out. Also, if you want to check out the full album listening party version to this video, as well as my other exclusive Demi Lovato content, and you want to support the page, links in the description. Thank you so much to everybody who signs up over there. Because of y'all, these videos are possible. So with all that out of the way, we have 9 tracks to listen to. Let's go, Demi. This first track is Frequency. All right.
Black clouds are walking in, aura so opulent, no words, just confident.
There it is.
I found somebody who can match my frequency.
Oh, fuck.
This electric energy under the lights. We
Woo!
synchronize, just you and I. No one can fuck up the vibe,
Oh, yeah, dude. No one can fuck up the vibe.
fuck up the vibe, fuck up the vibe.
Woo!
Match my
Woo!
frequency. You can't deny all this electric energy.
Oh my God.
Under the lights, we synchronize, just you and I.
She knows what she just did right there.
I found somebody who can the vibe.
Drop that shit again. What the fuck? Sounds like a cyber dog bark. I'm gonna learn the words to that one. You know it. No one can fuck up the vibe. Absolutely dig whatever attitude she was giving in the verse in this song so much, because it makes that chorus stand out so hard. I just love this blend right here, because I think sometimes when I think about that dance pop kind of sound or that electronic kind of sound, I start to wonder, like, how are those Demi vocals that I love so much, like, how are we going to feature those in those moments? Obviously we've heard it in her discography before, but like, how now? And I really appreciated how it comes out in the chorus, because not only do you get that main vocal sounding so fucking cool, but you have these backing vocals she's doing too. And these runs in the back are just incredibly powerful. Not what you would expect over this kind of instrumental. The vibe is excellent. No one can fuck up the vibe. And of course, these lyrics, in my opinion, when you have a sort of relationship or a pull with somebody where you match their frequency or their energy, it's different. It's why I think when you really find someone that you're truly in love with, I guess even a friendship could be that way too, but it's different than, like, you know, a relationship you've had in the past. It feels like there's this real spark of energy, this real actual fucking connection that's electric. And I think that Demi captured that in the lyrics, but also in the overall sound of this. So fuck yeah. All right, Let You Go.
You can tell everyone I'm the problem.
Heavy ass drum.
And it kills
Oh,
me,
so 80s.
knowing what it was and what it will be.
Wait a minute.
Maybe that you'll forget me.
Holy shit.
I need
Woo!
to let you go, to let you go.
Oh. Oh, that synth is so pretty right there.
Let you go.
Yeah, I love that 80s influence all over this.
If you get sick of playing the victim.
Ooh. That backing vocal right there is so pretty. And like the timing of it is off just a little bit for like the right reason. Listen to this.
If you get sick of playing the victim.
Woo!
And it kills me, knowing what it was and what it will be. I think I need to let you go, to let you go.
Woo! Oh, I'm living for that synth.
It doesn't have to be forever, but it has to be right now, right now.
Woo! Wait a minute. One more.
To be forever, but it has to be right now, right now. Ooh,
Yeah, Demi.
I think
Woo!
to let you go, to let you go.
Come on, it's in the background, but it's so powerful. Dude, I am all about that instrumental too. Like it feels like it would have been like in like a very anthemic song in it at the end of an 80s movie whenever like everything is starting to resolve and the hero's really starting to fucking win and Demi just like orchestrated that so beautifully here. I just like I love that like even in the most powerful moments of Demi's vocals in the song, she still puts it to the back almost as if to be like, yeah, I can do that, but it's only part of the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like I want you to see the whole painting I'm putting out here. I appreciate that. And that 80s influence again, oh my God, it's amazing because it allows some of that power in her voice to be very present, even though it's in the back. Very pretty right there. I also really appreciate the again, you know, I always love a good chorus, but I think with someone like Demi, I think a chorus is always the most prominent spot because she does have those vocals that tend to take off sometimes to another planet. And even whenever she's holding back a little bit, the power is still so prominent. So every chorus tends to stand out in a Demi Lovato song. Like literally just look at her discography. Every song has like a prominent fucking chorus. Okay, sorry to myself.
First that everyone else, but sooner or later it lands on myself. My mistakes have made mistakes of their own.
My mistakes have made mistakes of their own. Hell yeah. Not hell yeah, like I want that to happen, but hell yeah, like I fucking know what you're talking about.
I was the king of pain. I always found a new way to complain. I'm sorry to myself.
Oh, fuck yeah. Woo!
For light in the mirror, saying no, this is love. For light in the mirror, pouring salt in the cut. Hits. Yeah, don't forget this.
Oh, there's like a little bit of rasp right there. Listen to that. It's so slight.
Rain hits.
Right here.
Yeah, don't forget this.
Oh, come on.
The key.
Woo!
Although it turns out
She really wrote another fucking anthem right here. You know what I love about what Demi, like when Demi puts a song out like this, it's fucking real. And I think that like of a lot of like major celebrities or major pop stars that are out there, I get that vulnerability is a lot more prominent now and people are a lot more open to share maybe not their highlights, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like Demi really was at the forefront of doing that, at least for her generation. You know, I'm not speaking from like an expert opinion, so I could be wrong, but I remember most about Demi from a lot of that. And I think what's really cool about a song like this is that it sounds like she's going through a journey in the track on its own. And I always talk about like that therapeutic side of music and how these songs can be such a release for these artists. Well, Demi's always been very prominent to me in that conversation. And in this song, like for her to be able to take that journey and us, you know, be able to witness it, I think is really cool. It also comes from from like an authentic place, in my opinion, to have somebody talking about that conversation that they have to have in the mirror with themselves, where they're starting to like, at one point she says like I'm starting to flirt with hope, and like just think about that for a second, like flirting with hope. You've been so used to being negative about yourself and so used to like always expecting the worst things that you finally find this ground in you finally find a place where you're grounded enough to be able to maybe see a more positive side to life and maybe be okay with doing that. You know, I recently had a conversation with a family member and it was kind of the same conversation. It was like, you know, they were worried about all these like negative things that were going to happen, and I was just like, yo, like you've experienced so much negative shit leading up to this moment. Like what's wrong with being a little optimistic sometimes? And like, I know that's easier said than done, but when Demi says this story, I feel like you fucking feel it. I also just love whenever there's this moment where she has multiple vocal layers, she's got these high runs going, she's doing all of the amazing things that we love from Demi's voice, and it just fucking like elevates the song even more. So I feel like this is one of those anthems, that self-love anthem where it's okay to admit that you have fucked up, but it's also okay to like give yourself a little bit of grace, you know? I could learn a thing or two from that as well. So thank you, Demi. All right, this is Little Bit. Damn, that starts strong as fuck. Oh, I love that bass. Come on.
Baby, let's find out. Now that we're alone again. But if we talk a little bit,
Oh,
touch a little bit, move
woo!
a little bit, just a little bit, kiss.
Oh, dude, I love whatever vibe she's working with on this album. That vocal sample is sick as fuck. Dude, anybody with ADHD, this feels like the best drug, right?
Maybe we're winding down or maybe
Okay.
I hit it
Dude, that just feels good.
right.
Listen to this bass right here. Oh, she's got me dancing this whole album. We're either moshing or we're dancing when it's Demi.
What if we talk a little bit, touch
Woo!
a little, not even a little.
Let's go.
Talk a little,
Oh!
touch a little bit, move a little bit.
These synthesizers are just the best fucking sound. They're so airy. I don't even know what this dance move is, but this vocal sample's got me doing it. Okay, I'm just gonna say, like, this is just a fun fucking song, but it also like gives me the vibe of everything that I'm kind of hearing on this record, which is like she's just having fun with music in like a great way. Whereas like even in Sorry to Myself, while it's a heavy song, I feel like it's also like got these fun elements to it. And then I hear the song like a little bit, and you can tell that there's just like this new fun sort of youthful feeling. And I am the first person who's gonna grab Demi Lovato's heavier records when she obviously like revamped her songs and stuff. I was fucking there for that, right? Like I want that heavy distortion. I want Demi who loves Job for a Cowboy. I want all of that. But like there's also something to be said about somebody whose discography is like it's got such a wide range that sometimes you want to let them just have fun with music and see where that goes too. It doesn't always have to be, like she said, it's not that deep, but I feel like it doesn't always have to be the most crushing thing. Sometimes, you know, there can be like a therapeutic benefit to just like having fun with it. And I definitely feel like Demi is on that ride right here, and fucking I'm here for it, even if it's just for a little bit here. All right, this is Say It. I say all that, but now I hear like a sad ballad moment, so maybe I should shut up.
Little reassuring even though you never left. So don't you make me read your mind.
Woo!
Open your lips and press rewind.
Oh my God. Come on. Come on.
Open your lips and press rewind.
There's so much body on that.
I know.
Oh my God.
Love me, that you love me. I know. But I like it when you say it, yeah.
Oh!
I already know. I know that you need me, that you need me. I know. But I like
This is the hammer of the song right here. Ba, 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 ba. Oh! Oh!
But I like it when you say it. I know. But
You know, this is a genre that I really haven't explored much, but as somebody who needs dopamine for the brain, this just feels fucking great. So please start recommending other artists like this. Let's go.
And I think I might as well be touching heaven when you tell me what I wanna hear. So don't you make me read your mind. Open your lips.
It just feels so spacey. It feels
I wanna
feel like I'm there, like I'm floating. Oh, it's that low bass too.
me that you love me. I know. But I like it when you say it, yeah. I already know.
Woohoo! Dude, this is my favorite song that we've listened to so far. Oh, oh, I wish I could dance just for moments like this. Come on. Yeah, that's a fucking vibe. Favorite song that we've listened to. And like the other thing that I like about it too is like, yes, it was fun, dance, we're having a great time. But if you want to look at the lyricism of this, I just like the fact that she's saying like, we're still together. We don't have any issues. There's nothing wrong. And I know you're not going anywhere, but I still like to hear it. And I think that's a really real thing. Think about people that have been married 10, 20, 30 plus years. You don't want to get to a point where like in 25 years you're not saying I love you or that I'm going to be with you forever still. Like I've been married for almost 13 years and I still say that stuff every day because I feel like, maybe it's just that I'm a hopeless romantic, but I also feel like there's some sense of security that comes there. Sometimes you just like to hear those kind of things. So I love the lyrics to it, on top of everything else. But also, I really like Demi's approach vocally to this. Even though she's got all that power and stuff in her voice, I kind of like, holding back a little bit, having these really cool melodic moments that are also having these vocal sample chops that are literally sending me to another planet. I love all of that kind of compiled right here. So, like, what a fun song. Easily my favorite song we've listened to. All right, In My Head.
I should be an author. The way that I can twist every word, every story, and turn you up before you even get to reload. I bet I'll be back in your bed by tomorrow. Could do every single job, give you everything you want.
Well, that's cool as fuck.
Look for something better. But you're still in my head.
Oh, dude, the production on this, on top of everything else, is cool as fuck. I know I probably said that like 30 times now, but I just really love. Maybe it's just that I haven't listened to a lot of genres that have a lot of like the dance elements and electronic elements and stuff. But I really love the blend of like intentionally creating the songs to be this way. So you typically get like a Demi Lovato dance remix where you would hear this kind of sound, but it's really cool to hear Demi's like intentionally doing vocals for a song that sounds like it's being remixed. It sounds really fucking cool, and I'm just letting you guys know I appreciate it. Woo!
Should be an actor. The way you're making a scene and how you make me believe every word, every sentence. Say it, I know that I sound pathetic. I could be everything I'm not, could play every single part.
Wait, I like that lead right there. Right here.
Say it, I know that I sound pathetic. I could be everything I'm not.
Let's go.
But you're still in my head.
Okay, I will say I like the chorus a lot more than the verse because I don't know what it is, but this chorus feels like it's got all of the best parts of life in it. And while the verse is great, I still feel like it might be just a little bit slow for how good this chorus is. With the drums in the back too. Oh my God, come on. All that cyber shit sounds so good to me. Woo! Oh yeah, dude, like I'm gonna double down on what I said. Like the verses are, while they're like very beautiful, I feel like they'd be okay in like a different style of song. I don't know why, but I just like the choruses of this song and that last part, that little bridge moment, little break section. Those are all such good parts of the song. I wish that was the whole song, but who the fuck am I? But I love that so much. And I love all of the different like effects that are being used on the vocal sampling and taking different moments and turning them into a lead and having all these cool things that are kind of like creating these different melodies in the back, especially if you think about how powerful, here I am talking about the chorus again, but if you think about how powerful Demi's vocals come in on the chorus, I think it's fucking like insane that that's not the whole song. Like you think about these ad-libs she's doing in the back too, and it's literally just the start of the chorus. Like that is talent on a whole nother fucking level. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Those drums are so good. I really want to listen to the bridge again. That like whole break section at the end really is like just really cool music right there. Just saying. All right. This is Kiss.
I kiss for fun. It's fun.
I think this is the other single we didn't check out.
My tongue like this.
Oh my God. Fuck, dude, that is heavy. Feels so dark too. Oh.
To kiss, I use my tongue like this. What?
I definitely find a moment. I definitely think there's going to be a moment in which we find someone merging this with the song like a G6.
And now it's not
Oh,
that deep unless you want it to
woo,
be.
that
I'll
snare.
take the stick and drive it manual. My tongue, like this,
Like a G6, like a G6. Now I'm feeling so fly like a G6. Okay, so I dig this instrumental. It's dark as fuck. The lyrics are kind of like silly, but they're also fun at the same time. I don't know. It's not my favorite song on this album by a long shot. It's probably the my least favorite of the ones that we've listened to. And I think that says a lot because I'm pretty sure this is one of the singles that were dropped. And while it is both dope and fun, I think that I've heard some like really badass stuff so far on this record. So I'm okay to not love this one right now on the first listen. But having said that, this instrumental is great. I think maybe for me, if it was the lyrics, I don't fucking know. Before I knew you.
I saw that you were playing a part.
Hmm.
What a time, what a line, what a scene.
Anyone else feel like Demi Lovato's vocals sound really good over a snare like this?
You think that we were.
Maybe I'm not the only one.
I missed it. I missed the red flags. The
Hey,
signs. So
her voice sounds so cool right there.
unpack, it's fine. Wish I left you right where
Woo!
I found you. Wish
Oh.
I still knew nothing about you. Wish I could go back to the way I was. I liked me more before I knew you.
Oh, come on.
Used to
That just like has all the best like moments of like late 80s, early 90s pop. It feels like very bright in the instrumental, very bright in Demi's vocals. It is so pretty. I'm take that back. Let's appreciate the good fucking shit right here.
left you right where I found
Come on.
you. Wish I still knew nothing about you. Wish I could go back to the way I was. I liked me more before I knew you. Used to
Yes. I wish I knew the fucking words already.
the way I was. I liked me more before I knew you.
Come on. I want to know the words because I love the writing of this.
Opinion, wish I could go back to the way I was. I liked me more before I knew you.
Got it.
Times,
Let's
'cause
go.
I wish I left
Yes.
you right where I found you.
Woo.
Wish I still could go back to the way I was. I liked me more before I knew you.
Yes.
Used to think we're two in a billion.
Woo.
I need me.
Come on. It's just like an absolute synth heaven that we are all so fortunate and blessed to be floating in right now. Are you fucking with me? Say it if you're with me.
I liked me more before I knew you.
There's no. Okay, I would have had it one more time. Just saying. It would have just been. I think that whenever you have a melody like that that just scratches the brain in all the best ways, you could just fucking say it a million times and we're here for it. I think that this is my second favorite song on this record that I just heard. It's so beautiful, it's so atmospheric. I think that when you have a soundscape like this, someone like Demi Lovato is going to take you to so many great places. And the thing that's really cool about Demi, and I think that it's taking this record for me to even see it, I've always seen her as being a very versatile artist. We've heard her do so many different sounds throughout her discography, including the metal. But when I hear a song like this, I really see the range that Demi Lovato has because it just like in I think one of the singles that came out prior to the record dropping, it's like she doesn't have to take these vocals to these moments that we've known her to do in the past. These like, crazy high runs, just like the most insane shit you've ever heard, right? Something that is so like iconic for Demi. But I'm noticing in this record that it's almost like it's pulled back in a way that it's letting her like emphasize other parts of her voice that I don't know have ever felt so prominent before. And so it makes me feel like while I know Demi and I know her music, it's like getting a fresh look at Demi. And I think that's really cool for an artist to be able to pull off so long into their career. At the same time, I hear a song like this and it just feels so refreshing. Those 80s and 90s influences have been coming out a lot more in pop music, and I really appreciate that because it feels like a very atmospheric synth heavy thing, and I think it's just the best. Now we have arrived at the last track here, which is Ghost, your ghost host.
Heavenly, hold me and promise that you'll never leave. Temporary, I could die just looking at you. But if you go before I do,
the way she says do right here.
could die just looking at you. But if you go before I do, I hope you flicker the lights and send a chill down my spine. So cold, wanna be haunted for life by your ghost. If you're not
Hold on, that backing note right there that sounds like a ghost and sounds spooky as fuck. Okay, Demi, we appreciate you.
life by your ghost, if you're not here, no guarantee that we'll wake up together when we fall asleep.
Yes. Like, how do you like give each word just so much life?
I hope you flicker the
Fucking heavy.
lights and send a chill down my spine. So cold, wanna be haunted for life by your ghost.
That is fucking beautiful.
If you're not alone,
Oh,
you flicker the lights
there we go.
and send a chill down my spine. So cold,
Woo.
wanna be haunted for life by your ghost. If you're not here by my
She turned the spooky one into the actual vocal, and I'm so fucking here for it. Hauntingly beautiful. Wait, are we gonna drop it again? No. Why do I have a hammer? It'd be okay to drop it one more time. Don't leave us on this. I love the chaos at the end of that because it actually feels like a lot of closure in a lot of ways. I also really love the idea of this forever love, this sort of idea, because there's this sad reality that we all have to fucking die, right? And like, imagine, we're very fortunate and lucky to get to live the rest of our lives, hopefully with the person that we fall in love with. But like, there is that time whenever it's one without the other. And that's really fucking sad. And you think about this forever love, this eternal love, this haunting love. I think about Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance, obviously, but Gerard Way had a solo album too. Or I think he had a couple solo projects maybe, but Baby You're a Haunted House. You guys should all go check it out if you've never listened to it. It is fucking an incredible song, but it reminds me very much of this. The idea like, baby, you're a haunted house. You could go into this haunted house and essentially be like with this spirit forever, be with this love forever. And I think that this is the same thing. It's like, how do I make sure that I can be this eternal ghost that haunts you forever? And I think that there's nothing more beautiful than to be forever, quote unquote, haunted by the love of your life or your loved ones until you're gone. And while I don't believe in an afterlife, I like to think that if there is one, it'd be pretty like this. So I'm glad that Demi could kind of put this into perspective. But even if you're just looking at it from the sense of love, you want to just love somebody until you die. You want to give all of your love to that person, and hopefully they do the same, Wouldn't that be so nice if everyone just loved each other equally? Jesus fucking Christ. But I'm super into this record from Demi. I appreciate a moment in which an artist is having fun with their discography. You have to think about the amount of like extensive sounds and lyricism and themes that Demi has gone with. And I appreciate that while she can still hit those types of themes on a record like this, it comes in a little bit more simpler way in the lyricism, and it allows for a little bit more of a chance to shake your hips and cry at the same time if that's something that you're into. I also appreciate that again, Demi Lovato is a trooper in a lot of the ways, and she has shared a lot of what she's gone through with the public, and or just being in the public eye, I guess. Whether she wanted to share it or not, it's one thing, but she's also been very vulnerable in her music to talk about these things. And the reason I think that's cool is because when I think about songs like Sorry to Myself, I know we talked about it a little bit, but I feel like she is the best person to have these songs, because if you're trying to be inspired by somebody who's gone through that shit, she's gone through it. So for her to be able to be on the other side of that, not only do you hear it through the lyrics of that song, but you kind of hear it through the album as a whole. It feels like somebody who's truly on the other side of a lot of their stuff and they're moving forward. I really appreciate songs like Frequency, because I think that when you can find love that matches on an energetic vibration like that, that connection is so real. Once you find it, never lose it. Please amplify that battery however you can so you always have it. But I also love, some of the more vulnerable moments, like Let You Go, or even In My Head. I really appreciated the composition of Before I Knew You. I felt like Kiss maybe was just a little too simple for me in the lyricism. But it's also hard because you're stacking it against all these really great songs that are on this record. And I didn't really know what I was going to get out of this full record just hearing the two singles. But I will say that those two singles plus the majority of this track list is really fucking awesome. And I really appreciate Ghost. I'm glad that that's the last song on here, because I think it's a really great closing statement. I think while she goes through some of her, different emotions, and she's vulnerable in a lot of these songs, I think at the same time a song like Ghost maybe more coincides with where she's at now, where I think she has a loving relationship. I believe she's married now, or she's getting married, one of the two. And I think that once you're in that place, your priorities sort of shift in a way. Life seems a little bit different. You look at things a lot differently, and it kind of seems like that's where this record kind of comes from. So to hear Ghost and have this closing moment of hoping that you can have this eternal love with somebody, I think is really pretty. And at the same time, it is that only really true ballad moment on this record. And of course, like, I'm always going to want a Demi power ballad like this, especially an emotional moment like this. Even though it's not a heartbreaking song, you could look at it from a sad way, but I personally love the fact that we did get a ballad on this. Yes, there was no metal Demi and there was no rock Demi here, and to be honest with you, if it would have came out, I feel like it would have been a criticism, because it really wouldn't have matched everything else that was going on in this record. So I haven't seen any like interviews or anything about the record, so I don't really know where she's coming from with all of this. This is all just my interpretation based on the first listen, but I hope you guys enjoyed this record. It was a different kind of vibe from Demi, and I'm actually really appreciative, and I want to see where it goes. So we'll check out more of the visuals for this if you guys want to do that, and then we'll see what some of these live performances look like, because I'm already going to be looking for a live performance to Before I Knew You and Ghost. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.